So guys, this is the time for class project. And here I'll be showing you guys how you can create a streetwear t-shirt design in Illustrator. Okay, so here I'll be showing you guys the steps and how you can do that. Okay, so let's see what all you need to do. So here you guys can see I do have the name of the class project, which is creating a streetwear t-shirt design. And after that, I do have creating a streetwear t-shirt design, which involves designing a unique and eye-catching graphic or artwork that resonates with the urban and youth culture often associated with streetwear fashion. So I'll directly go to the steps from here. You guys can check out the description and the outcome. What is the usefulness of using all of this? So now you will be creating a new file in Illustrator and you need to download some effects and graphics to use. And after that, use different colors in your design. Use text if needed. Group all your designs together at the end and place it in your mockup t-shirt. And the step number 6, which is the last one, is you will be saving the file and you will be uploading it in our project panel. So let's see how you can start doing that. So here, as you guys can see, I am in the home page. So from here, I will just name this one, which is the first step is creating a new file. So from here, I'll be creating a new file and I'll name this one as class project 3. Okay, so I'll just name this one as class project 3. Create a workspace, and now I do have a workspace over here. So what you can do is now I can basically start typing some or making some designs. Okay. So for that first thing, what I'll do is I'll just take this shape. Okay. So I'll just take this shape around. And now what I'll do is I will be taking another shape of the same size. So for that, I'll just click on Alt and I'll duplicate this layer. And what I'm going to do is now I will just place this layer on top of this thing. Okay, so I'll just place this layer and what I can do is I'll select both of this and now I will just merge this thing all together. So here you guys can see I do have a shape over here, and if I want to give this thing a different color, so I'll just come to my libraries and I'll just give this thing a different color. So I will just decrease the size of this thing somewhere down here, and what I can do is I can just place my text around. So I'll just create some text over here. Okay, so I will just write time is money is, and I'll just create another text box. Okay, so from here I will just write money, and what I can do is I'll select my selection tool and I'll just try to place this somewhere out here. So what I can do is I can now select this thing, and if I wanna increase the size of this thing quite a bit, I can just increase the size quite a bit. And again, I'll select all these things from here. Come to characters and you guys can select a different character from here. Okay, as you guys can see, I do have a lot of it over here. If I want to change the color, I can actually change the color of this thing from here as well. Okay, so I'll just go back. What I can do is I'll select this thing and I'll group this thing up. So I can just take this thing somewhere over here. And if I want to increase the size, I can just increase the size right down over here. And I'll just increase the size from this end a little bit as well. Okay, so this is how this t-shirt design is going to look. Okay, if I want to decrease the size from any side, I can decrease it from any side. And if I want to place any graphics, as I have mentioned you in one step, so I do have this one, okay, this particular icon, which I can just do is I can just create a box over here and I can just right click, and what I can do is I can just arrange this and I can just send this backward. And after selecting this one, I can just decrease the opacity of this thing. Okay, so maybe if I just decrease the opacity quite like this, and now I will just select this text and I'll take up some dark color. So I'll just take up a dark color over here. And again, I'll select this one and I'll select another dark color from here. So as you guys can see, I do have two colors. So now right click somewhere here back. And what you can do is you can just come here and just manage this one over here. Okay, so this is how it actually looks. If you wanna place it more in the front, you guys can actually place this here in the middle as well. So what I'll do with all this thing is I will just select this one, and now I can just decrease the size. Okay, if you want to put up any more effects. Okay, so suppose if I'll just select this ellipse tool, I'll just click on shift and I'll just make a ellipse. And from here, I will just give this thing a different color. Okay, so I will just give this thing a color kind of like this. And what I can do is I will just place this thing somewhere over here and right click now, go to arrange and send to back. So I do have sent this thing here in the back. And what I can do is I can just place this thing accordingly. Okay, so here as you guys can see, I can just place this according to the way I want. So now this thing is quite aligned and it looks good. And I will just select this layer and I will just group this thing. And now I will decrease the size of this one here as well. Go to place, and from here you guys can actually place an image, okay, of the t-shirt, which I do have here in my resource file. So I'll just come here and I will come to this one. I'll just select this, and what I can do is I will just make a box over here, and what I can do is I can just bring this thing, arrange and bring to front. So I do have my t-shirt design over here. So this is how you guys can also design your t-shirt. Okay, if I want to group this thing down, I can group this thing down. Now I'll just bring this one here in the front. So now save this file. Okay, come here, go to save as and save on your computer, class project 3. I will just save this here in my resource file. And you guys can save this like that and upload it in our project panel. So see you all in the next chapter. Till then, take care and goodbye everyone.